Hey guys, thank you so much for joining in today. I was cooking dinner and I figured why not show you what I was doing today. So I want to start getting ready for my tomatoes that I saved. Remember I told you my tray knocked over? Well, those are the ones I saved and they're starting to perk back up. So what I did was, I'm not going to go outside again right now because it's just so muddy, but I got my peppers and stuff over there and I don't want to put too much in the ground. I want to grow a lot in containers so, we can just move them wherever we need to. But that's where my carrot bed was, out in the garden, and they've been growing quite a few months and they weren't quite ready yet. But I really want to plant some beans up in here. I want to grab a tote, like my containers right over there that I usually grow in. And I want to grow some beans too. I want to grow beans and my tomatoes up in the garden here in some containers. So what I did, I needed some dinner, so I harvested some of my carrots, well, all of my carrots that were in that bed. Now, some of these were really tiny, as you can see, but the smaller they are, see how, like, orange these carrots are? They are basically Denver half-longs, all of them. Some are pretty nice, they were decent. And some were fat, some were little, so they were pretty good. I mean, you want to wait till they get pretty big. These get like 6 inches long, so you want to wait till they grow. But since I needed carrots for my dinner, and since I had them out in the garden, and I kind of wanted to make room for new, I figured why not pick what I had. I said, instead of going to the store, honey, I'll just go and pick them out in the garden, and we'll have carrots to come, in the new totes outside. So we have carrots growing out there, and we'll do a garden tour outside in the next few days and show you what I'm talking about. But we have a lot of carrots growing out back, so I'm totally fine with picking these right now. Carrots out back are growing perfect, and they're going to be ready within like a month or two, so like a month and a half. So thank you so much for watching. I'll go inside and show you the celery we picked and harvested. When I harvest my carrots, I like to cut the tops off, but if I'm saving them in a bag for a few days, I'll leave like a little bit of that stalk on there. I won't cut it all the way off like this one. See, I left that one on for you. I'll leave them on there because it really helps the carrot stay healthy. And these are all nice and orange. I'm going to cut them up small, wash them off really good, soak them in some vinegar, and you can see I took a lot of the roots off. See, I took any funky things, so they're all cleaned up, ready to go. I can wash them and cut them up. And I'll show you how I harvested some of my celery that we recut and regrow. So we have some outside, out in the garden, which is, I'll kind of show you real quick. Don't have any shoes on. Right there in the corner by my tomato, by the fence there on the ground. So we harvested a lot of that stuff, and I want to really get some beans up in this bed because they harvest pretty fast. I've already got beans growing and peppers. I got like 6 peppers growing on that pepper plant from when we defoliated. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're going to step inside and call it a night making clam chowder. This is my clam chowder. Fresh sage from the garden, green beans that I had frozen from the summertime when we harvested them. So look at them, beautiful guys. Some peas that we had from the garden. I always blanch them first for a few minutes and then go ahead and freeze them. You can see we have some Manhattan clam chowder going on. So we're going to add some nice celery in there. I got my potatoes out. Got a nice candle lit, and we're just enjoying this nice, beautiful, rainy day as much as we can. This is celery we are regrowing. It's only been in this cup for about 3 days since we cut it. You can see how I totally cleaned it off. Now this was totally cut even, and that's all that new growth from this past few days. So you definitely want to soak this in some water in a little cup. Don't submerge it more than like this much. And then you can go ahead and leave it in there till it starts growing a little bit of roots. Now this already has some roots on it starting to grow, but not enough for me to transplant it. So I'm going to have to keep this water fresh and keep it really wet on top here. You want to spray it with a sprayer every day, and then you'll get beautiful celery like this. So this is the celery we picked. And I wanted to show you this. Sometimes that happens on your celery, but guess what? Just cut it off. We'll just cut it off right to here, and that will be totally good, you guys. We're going to chop this up, and look how green and healthy this is. I always peel it. You can see I cut the tops off, and these were from the tops where the furry stuff stick out of, the top leaves. I save it, so it was, you know, this is your celery. It grows out of here. I'll just show you what I cut. This is your little stalk, right? Your normal celery that you would eat. And then you have this little leaf part that grows. Well, I cut and use this when it gets big, because this is that celery stalk that I'm talking about. And then we're gonna just put it right up in the pot right here after we chop it up, fresh from the garden. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to eat. I can't even think, I'm so hungry. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you next time out in the garden. If you guys need any help on anything, let me know. If you guys have any requests, you know, comment below. I try to get to them as quick as I can. Have a lot of videos to do lately, a lot of packing to do, a lot of moving, so I'm trying not to plant too much out in the garden, but I do have a lot to do out there. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.